This guy's just trying to steal my truck. Yep. Nope. That's unreal. Oh, I could hit. Oh, I can. Don't be a piece of. So there are two parts to this video. What you're about to watch is what happened the first time, and then the second part of this video at the end is me catching them in the act where they try to steal my truck for the second time in like 2 weeks. Enjoy. So I was in Walmart for about 10 minutes, and I came out, my door handle was missing. So if you guys aren't familiar, I bought this truck almost 2 years ago. I can't open this door. So it's pretty funny to come out to see that someone tried to steal it, because you literally can't, it does not open. But as you can see, door is unlocked. Pull the handle. Holy sh! What I was about to tell you guys, this door, I've owned this truck for almost 2 years, and this door has never opened before. They busted the door handle, but apparently they couldn't get it from the outside. Oh my gosh, they fixed my door. Experiencing my truck door opening for the first time ever inspired me to get a door. I personally don't think it is the same silver because there's like 3 different tones of this stupid color. The surroundings of the door got some damage, so we're gonna find out if it's completely shot or not. So this is how I've been getting in for the last 2 years. Except I usually shut that door before I enter. So I got this truck because it only has, now it's got like 110,000, but I paid 10 grand for it. It's a diesel, and it had 103,000 miles on it when I bought it. Shut up. And it's an LBZ, which I didn't even know at the time because 10 grand's a good deal regardless. Oh, that's nice. Holy crap. That is the same exact color. Oh, that's awesome. So what they tried to do, they busted this handle off, as you saw earlier. And then what they were trying to do is reach down and grab some of these. This one they couldn't get to work because the door right here is actually preventing this mechanism from opening. It'll unlock and lock from out here, but that's it. They couldn't reach in here and pull this enough because they didn't have enough leverage, but them scooting this around a little bit is my theory. Them scooting that around a little bit is what gave this its newfound ability to function again, which is sweet. So we got to take all this nonsense off. Yeah, we're gonna go to the time lapse real quick. Enjoy. The theory is that this now just lifts off. There are 2 10 millimeters in there, and then this guy. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Oh, son. Why is this one heavier? Oh, jeez. That was stupid. Little pushback. The color, this one looks a little more tan. There it looks the same, kinda. I was freaking out because I'm like, wow, that's way off, but it's just this molding piece. Bust this handle. Great. Now it won't open. That's exciting. Oh, it was locked. The question will be if this still seals. This got pushed in a little bit, and that other door was pushed in with it, so it sealed really nice. This is why I haven't done this, because it's winter, and I didn't really want to do this in the winter, but here we are. It was 2 degrees yesterday, so I'm gonna get this door panel on and we'll see what happens. Idiot Bodywork 101. This door does not shut all the way if this door is shut. Okay, it does that. You can see there's a gap, and then you could pull it out. It's not locking. You know how there's like 2 clicks when you shut? So it's only got the first click. But if you open this door all the way, and then you slam this guy, not even crazy hard, shuts all the way. But then when you go to close this door, you're not allowed to, because this is touching. So as you see, I have already Sharpied a line of where I have to cut. So this door is dented as well, right? So we're not worried about saving that. I had to drive this thing home. It's about 7 degrees outside. So I'm going to trim that and we'll see if it works. I still have to switch all the wiring out of this thing. But again, I gotta go home. It's late, it's 7 degrees outside. I just want this thing to shut. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm gonna, hey, this moved back, or this moved forward. So I've been trying to hammer both of these. It's not doing anything. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna cut the door. Oh, there's stuff in here still. She don't want your love anymore. You and I missed me now, don't you remember? Bless your soul. I'm in the Taco Bell drive-thru in a truck whose window could never roll down before. This is a milestone, ladies and gentlemen. One small step for an idiot, one giant step for my stomach. That may or may not go into this video because that was corny. This guy's just trying to steal my truck. Yep. Nope. That's unreal.
Sorry, I heard it going off. I was hoping it got out here sooner.
Well, so went out, I yelled at the top of my lungs, I was like, hey! Like, I got all freaking, like I was trying to chase away a bear. And dude sprinted and jumped in the freaking truck. Oh man, this stuff I could do to a freaking... So, I was in the middle of doing this, which is going to be the next video you're going to watch. And I heard an alarm going off, and half the people here do freaking automotive, so I usually don't think anything about it. But I went out and checked, and the closer I got to the door, the more I could hear like the sound where it's coming from. I was like, that sounds like where my truck is at. And I went out there. If you guys have watched any of my videos, you guys know me. I usually don't get mad. I usually don't get overwhelmed. Like, I'm pretty positive and calm, at least on camera. I always try to just be happy. I have never This happened at this point. This happened about an hour ago. And I'm still, my legs are still shaking. My arms are still a little shaky. Okay, so anyways, I went outside. There's a white Dodge Ram with Texas plates. The crap part is more than likely that Dodge Ram's probably stolen and the plates are probably fake or from another vehicle, or the plates are stolen. So pulled in right next to my truck. My truck was facing west. The exit is, or no, my truck was facing east. The exit is west. So they were pulled in like idiots. One stupid move. And so if my phone was working, I would have had front plate. I would have had their face. There was one guy in the driver's seat. There was another guy busting my door handle. He was wearing a mask up to about here. Both Hispanic dudes. Real quick intermission while I'm editing this, because of the way the world is, or the internet rather is. The two dudes that tried to take my truck were Hispanic. I wanted to point out that I have a small army of Mexican dudes right now that are out trying to find this truck and that are sending. I have had more Mexican dudes send me text messages, Facebook messages, pictures, links, leads, suggestions, tips on what I should do to prevent people from stealing that. We found out through some dude I've never met before in my life, messaged me, found out, so there's a trailer park about 6 blocks that way. At 4:50, an Escalade was stolen from that trailer park, and the gal that lived there got good pictures, crisp pictures of the plate, and a decent picture of the guy that was wearing the bandana that was busting my door handle. So that was 4:50. At 5:03 was the timestamp here at my shop of them trying to bust mine. So they had to have 4 dudes in that truck. And the crap part, something else I wanted to add. I was on the phone with an officer last night at 12:30 at night because I wanted to tell him what those plates were. And he told me, I don't want to go on much of a rant here, and I don't want to just take this with a grain of salt and do your own thinking. He told me that because of current legislation that is passed and is passing, they are not allowed to put these people in jail. They are not allowed to arrest them. They can only give them a ticket, whether they catch them trying to steal the car or they catch one of these guys in a stolen vehicle. They are only allowed to give them a freaking ticket. Felons, if they catch a felon with an illegal gun, he gets a ticket. That is because of new legislation. So, without getting down that road of where your morals are or what you think is right and wrong, that's what's currently going on, and that's why all these. I mean, it's wild. Every other day you see a car stolen. And that's why, is because these guys are being able to get away. What's the risk? I am more likely to go to jail for a speeding ticket than these guys stealing a car. Okay, so think about that next time the election's up. I'm not going to go down that road. But that's what's going on now. And that's why the cops aren't really enthusiastic, because if they catch these guys, because of the powers that be or whoever their boss is, whoever's pushing this legislation through, they can't do anything. All they can do is try and prevent it and give us the best info that they can about how to keep our stuff safe. And that's it. Get back to the story. I just wanted to tell you guys all that. I don't know, guys. So I called the cops. They came here. They gave me a freaking case number. They're not going to do a whole lot. There's a bank 20 feet north of this building, and it's got cameras, and we've had stuff stolen from here before, and they pulled the footage last time. It doesn't really sound like they care. I have friends. I said some things here that I've decided to redact for your safety and for potential legal reasons. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. They know the truck is here. My freaking door handle's busted. Like, I don't know what the next precaution is. Like, I could do a kill switch. Honest to God, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out a piece of steel and I'm going to bolt it to where that freaking door handle is. Because if they walk up and they see that, they're not even going to try to mess with it. My theory is all the other door handles on that truck, they don't have a key slot. So I'm assuming the only way to unlock it is by reaching way down into the door and grabbing the inside lock and unlock mechanism, which is why I'm assuming they never do any of the other doors. Also, it's just convenient to the driver's side. My cop friends would tell me that's the #1 stolen truck in Denver right now. If you guys have links to kill switches, if you guys have links or ideas to other ways, I'd really rather not get rid of that truck. But one thought was, because it's so hot right now, is to trade that in, because Blue Book value is probably even with the door the way it is and how I cut it, I bet you Blue Book value on that thing is still 20 grand. It's got 110,000 miles. It's 2006 LBZ. You can't get diesels right now. So I thought about trading it in. I might just be in the moment, but I thought about trading in, getting like a newer Cummins, something that's like less stolen, or maybe they've improved the security systems on those. I haven't heard of many new Cummins being stolen. 2 weeks ago, we had a Cummins, a second gen, so like an early 2000s, stolen from this parking lot. Again, if you guys have been on this channel, you know I'm pretty calm, I'm positive. I can't tell you what I want to tell you, because in case anything happens, it'll come back on me. But I am extreme. Catching them in the act was totally different than walking out the first time and just seeing that my door handle was busted. Truck was still there, no big deal. Shoot, I got to buy a door handle. Seeing them in the act, literally smashing my door handle, I think, okay, here's how God works, okay? I was messing with this for too long. What I should have been doing, because I'm supposed to be home for dinner right now, is I should have been clear coating, okay, which is what I'm doing now. I had to shut the ventilation off to film this. When that is on, I should have literally, I sat down and just stared at what I was doing because I was trying to visualize it. If I had started clearing like I was supposed to, when that happened, I literally would have been in that booth. I could not hear a thing. I had the air go. I would have had the air going. I would have had the ventilation running. Wouldn't have heard a thing. The garage door was shut. Radio should have been on. Like, I mean, at least those are the positives. Is literally, if I was doing what I was supposed to be doing and I didn't procrastinate, they would have taken that truck and they would have been freaking gone. So, thank you, Lord, for that. God, I could hit. Oh, I can. All right. Guys, don't. I work way too hard every freaking day to worry about someone stealing my stuff. I've done nobody wrong. I earn an honest living. I've never screwed anyone over with any form of deals, selling any cars, any of my work that I've done. I am transparent. I am open. I have done nothing. I don't know. I make an honest living. I shouldn't have to worry about my crap getting stolen. Like I said, what worries me now is they know it's here. What worries me now is tonight I'm going to go home and have the freaking door handle just ready to roll. Like you could open that and break into it without even trying. You can literally reach your hand in the door and break into that thing now. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Again, in the comments, sorry, I'm ranting here, but I'm a little pissed off, as you can obviously tell. In the comments, links to kill switches, links to Manny, my shop neighbor that does the upholstery. He sent me a link to something that you hook around your brake pedal so you're not allowed to press the brake. So that's a pretty decent idea. That with a kill switch would probably do all right. I'm really tempted to cut out a piece of steel and bolt it where that door handle goes, and then they couldn't get in that side. I don't know if they would just move to another door, or I don't really know what, but that's the end of this video. I'm gonna wait for all your suggestions before I move forward. I think I'm gonna hook the truck to the trailer tonight, but I'm just gonna put the chains on it, so if anyone does steal it tonight, it's gonna make a ton of noise. And then tomorrow I'm probably gonna just park it in the shop so I'm not paranoid all day long, because I've been paranoid mixing clear coat. I kept walking back and forth. I shut all the heaters off so there was no noise, so I could hear if someone started it. I have it parked. The way I have it parked right now, you have to get in through the passenger side, because I had to get out the passenger side because it's so close to the brick wall. Yeah, don't be okay. Well, next video, you saw it's of the bug. Parts for the Jeep, for the Jeep's motor are, they are officially on the way. We got everything we need for the Miata cart, and I'm making friggin' fenders and a deck, like a duckbill drag spoiler for the bug. So, make this video blow up. The more people see that truck, the more people get another you know, newsflash, people are still stealing crap, the better, the more people are going to be aware, blah, blah, blah. Appreciate you guys.